Joining me now is Daniel Martino. He's a contributor to Young Voices, a nonprofit public relations company. And Daniel was born and raised in Venezuela. He's now a college student in Indiana. Daniel, I really wanted to get your perspective on this. Your thoughts on what's happening in your home country today.
Hi, Derek. Yes. Well, I was very excited this morning to wake up to see that there were many members of the military joining Guaido and the rest of the Venezuelan population to us, that we want to retake our country. However, as the day progressed, we just continue seeing that really what happens in Venezuela is that Maduro has a firm hold on thugs in the military and militias, as your previous guest was saying, because he has the power of the money. He has the power of the drugs that he's exporting to other countries, and that is the way he's keeping himself in power. I'm excited that this is happening, but I'm still also skeptical that without any other international help, we'll be able to topple this dictator.
Yeah, understandably so. You know, the U.S. says this is not a coup, but that all options are on the table. Do you think it'll take a coup to get Maduro out and bring stability to Venezuela?
Well, it is not a coup, as many U.S. officials are saying, because a coup needs to be illegitimate. A coup needs to be illegal. And this is all within our Constitution. Our Constitution says that if the president is not legitimately elected, in this case like Maduro, and the National Assembly declares so, which we did, therefore the president of the National Assembly, in this case Guaido, must be sworn in as president. And that's what he did. Therefore, this is just following our Constitution, and Maduro is just basically a terrorist drug dealer who's taking power by force. So what we are trying to do as Venezuelans is retake our country, and we're asking the international community to help us do so.
You know, there are many Venezuelans who are speaking out on what's happening, not just in Venezuela, but in the U.S. and in other countries as well. Listen to what a Venezuelan activist in Washington, D.C. had to say today.
What we're asking for is very simple. We need to seize the dictatorship in current Venezuela, the regime, and we need to go into a free election. It's what the interim president Juan Guaido has been asking for the beginning. I am very happy to see that the armed forces of Venezuela are on the right side of history. We're very, very close of having liberty in Venezuela.
So that activist there is calling for free and fair elections. Is that the key here?
Well, it is the end result that we want. But with Maduro in power, as you might understand, we can't have free elections with communist thugs in the streets prohibiting people from voting freely like we have done so for the last 20 years, where they have cheated on the elections just like Maduro. So we need to, as President Guaido has said, there are 3 steps that we need to take here. That is, first of all, we need to take Maduro from power. We need then to establish a second transitional government led by Guaido. And then we need to call for elections as soon as possible, within days or months at most. And that's what's going to take. But the key here, Derek, is that we need to take Maduro first from power. And that's what the opposition, what Guaido, what we Venezuelans haven't been able to figure out yet, because unfortunately, without external help from countries that, you know, an international coalition looking to protect the human rights of Venezuelans does some tactical military operations there to topple Maduro, it will be very hard to do it.
Absolutely.